Hey everybody, PT Gazelle here. I'm at NPAL Audio, a place where I do a lot of mixing and overdubbing of my stuff. And with the new album, my new CD, 2 days out, about to be released in a couple of days actually, I thought it might be nice to give you some of the technical in and outs of what was involved in making the CD. First thing was we recorded it at Loud Recording here in Nashville with Julian King doing the tracking, and we did that on December 10th. Then we took about 3 weeks off before I even got back into like even taking a look or a listen to it. That's normally how I do things, because I like to be able to devote enough time to get the arrangements down, try and get a performance, and then just kind of walk away from it and come back with fresh ears and see what's going on with the tracks we laid down. It was December 10th, and then starting in about the end of January, I started to do editing on the project. And when I say editing, I basically mean just going in and scrubbing tracks. We used Pro Tools HD to cut and edit. Just basically to scrub tracks. In other words, like if the guitar player played a unison thing with me at the front of the track and then didn't come back in until 20 bars later, I go in and take out what wasn't recorded. I mean, in terms of sonic quality, it just makes for a cleaner recording all the way around. There really wasn't a whole lot to do because we never did more than about 3 takes per song, and then I of course had my pick take. 8 of the 12 tracks on this CD I did live. The other 4 I went back and touched up, so really there wasn't that much overdubbing to do. The overdubbing process was done in a couple of places. One was at my little home studio, and the other was here, where we are today. Microphones, interestingly enough, I did 2 microphones this time on myself. I used a ribbon mic, a Cascade Gomez ribbon, which I had about 8 or 9 inches away from me at about forehead height. And then I also used my Fireball V, the one I use on live performances, and I got in very close to that like I normally do for a live performance. And the blend of the two I'm very happy with, and it's actually, once you make sure that you're not going to be doing any phasing with the 2 microphones, it's one of the best harmonica sounds I've ever gotten on myself. So I was pretty happy about that. In terms of mixing, Michael Bornheim at Monkey Town Music in Goodlettsville did the mixing. And what we did, even though we only live about 30 or 40 miles apart, what he did was he would mix, post a file to an FTP site, I would listen to it, make suggestions, and he would repost the file. And normally it didn't happen more than like once or twice, because we had talked up front about what I was looking for and what I expected out of the mix. The mastering process was done here, and I actually did it myself this time using a program called Ozone 4 from Isotope. And all in all, I really think the project turned out pretty well. When you check out the next segment, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the tracks.